Hello and welcome to BFG Tabletop Blue Block Game. It's our first game here, first game for the channel. Basic like games, there's the Empires, beginner intro game, Escape from Mos Shuuta. We'll go ahead and introduce our players and their characters. If you have a channel, go ahead and promote it. From there, we'll start the game. We'll start with, on my screen we have Bowden, then Kaylee, Clay, and then last.
Alright. I'm Bowden Cook. I'm playing the human smuggler named Matwe. First time playing Edge of the Empire as a player, so super excited.
Hello, I am Kali, also known as Cronus in some games, and I am playing Kiros Fowler, the Force-sensitive scout, and this is my first time playing as well.
You're muted, Clay.
Maybe he's away. Not sure. Oh, there he is.
If you want to go first, Ian, go ahead.
No, go on.
I'm Clay. I'm playing Posh, the human smuggler. It's the first time I'm playing. I do have a YouTube channel. It's the Wolf Den 808, though I've not done anything with it lately.
Cool. And I'm Ian. I run the YouTube channel called Fantastic Dimensions. I just do a lot of actual play stuff there and some other game-related videos. I'm playing Joval Nile. She is a Bothan slicer.
All right, and before the game, we rolled our destiny pool. We have 3 white side and 2 dark side points. Our players and myself will use those to upgrade our green and purple dice respectively to their yellow and red counterparts, making them easier or harder. We'll start with the opening crawl. So go ahead and imagine the Star Wars theme in your head as I read this. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, it is a period of unrest and opportunity in the galaxy. The Galactic Empire struggles to maintain control in the midst of civil war. Meanwhile, scoundrels and smugglers, explorers and expatriates, and bringers of all types scramble for a living on the edges of galactic civilization. It is a hard life, but these renegades have more freedom and opportunity than any citizen of the core worlds. On the desert world of Tatooine, a few such renegades have run afoul of a local crime boss, Timo the Hutt. Trapped in the tiny spaceport of Mos Shuuta, the renegades have no choice but to steal a starship and flee Timo's forces. Fortunately, a suitable starship has recently docked at the landing bay. A freighter called the Great Bang, captained by a Trandoshan slaver named Trex. As they flee through the sun-baked streets, the renegades duck into their local cantina to hide from their pursuers. Alright. So, you guys step down a short flight of stairs into a cantina, shadowy common room. The air is cool, the shade feels nice compared to the sun's blaring down on the streets of Tatooine. As you walk in behind the bar, you see a red humanoid, a Deveronian bartender, little devilish horns on him. He kind of pauses as he's walking down the glass and glares at you. He seems intimidating. And then as you look throughout the bar, you see some booths along the outside walls. And in the corner, you see a Twi'lek starting to, looks like she's just coming on to start her set. There's a small, little 3-piece band behind her. There's a couple people kind of sitting around inside the cantina. You notice that there is no other exit. You just have the door that you came through. What would you like to do?
Well, my friend, since we're here, we might as well get a drink. As I make my way to the barkeep.
I second that.
Do you think we're safe enough here? I mean, I know we lost those guys out there, but they could come here looking for us.
I look around at everyone. That's true. But running away seems awful thirsty work. What would you like to do, my friend?
I think it's a good way to blend in and try not to look so suspicious. Drink a little bit.
As you guys are conversing here, you can hear uh, you can hear heavy pounding coming towards the cantina, and some like grunting and squeals from the Morian guards from Timo's palace.
And they're coming towards this bar?
It sounds out there. They're following.
Well, that plan didn't seem to work.
Well, all right. I like untach my blaster pistol. I don't bring it out yet, but I like untach it so it's ready to go.
Better make those drinks quick. Is there a back door out of this place?
Doesn't look like it.
Go ahead and roll a perception.
Okay.
Just one difficulty.
Let's see. I don't have a perception skill, so would I just roll my? Was that an intellect or cunning?
You don't have the full sheet. It's right now. I forgot. Only the official ones for this module have the full layout.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what the
Yeah, I don't.
score is off the top of my head.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I just have the ones I have ranks in.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. That's my fault.
It's a cunning check.
Okay. So I have a 3 in cunning, so I roll 3 of these green dice. Is
You'll
that
roll
right?
3 green. That's correct.
Cool.
And then if you had the perception skill, you would have.
I would convert.
A yellow and 2 green.
Okay, here we go. Oh wow, it's all kinds of stuff there. So what is that? 2 successes, and what's the other one? Is that an advantage?
That is an advantage, yes.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll. I didn't mean to roll the force die. Just ignore that.
All right. So you notice there is no, like I said, there is no other exit. You see like a storage area behind the bar. As you look up, you see some rafters that it looks like you'd be able to hide in if you were tall enough.
Okay.
Advantage, you can add a boost to the next player's check if you would like.
Okay. Yeah,
Or
fine.
save it.
I'll keep that in mind. I have that boost handy. Look, guys, there's no way out of here, but if somebody gives me a boost, I could hide up there in those rafters. I'm pretty light compared to you big humans. And then perhaps the rest of you could hide in the storage closet there. You think this bartender will sell us out?
Not if I give him a few credits.
He probably doesn't want his cantina all shut up.
Yeah. So I walk up with a few credits in my hand to the bartender or the, yeah.
What is this for?
Alright. I need
What, a
you...
drink or something?
No. We are gonna hide, and I need you... People are gonna barge through this door, and I need you not to tell them that we're here, me and my friends. You got that?
Look, we all know who runs this town, and I'm not about to step in no hut's tail. If you're in trouble, I want you out of my bar now.
Come on. I grab twice as many credits as I had before. And I just shake them like this.
Do you have a negotiation skill on that character?
I do not, but I can roll that. I can try.
While he's doing, sorry,
Oh,
Go ahead.
I'll boost Joven up while he's negotiating with the barkeep.
All right. Go ahead and give me a athletics check.
Okay.
And while they're rolling their dice, Ray, I have stun grenades. Are those visibly, obviously different from other kinds of grenades?
I'm not sure if they look different or not. I know typically, like real world, they're usually smooth. So it's like a hand grenade where you have kind of a textured pineapple look.
This barkeep might not know that. I'll whisper down to Pash. I'll say, look, tell him if he sells us out, I'll blow this cantina away apart with these grenades. It's a bluff, but he might buy it.
All right, as Otway is the presence, whatever your presence is, against 2 purple.
me?
Yes.
All right. Oh. Ray, you still there?
He froze up on my screen again. I think he used to reconnect.
Yeah.
So let's see, if I'm reading these dice, that means you got advantage, right? And no
Yeah.
successes?
Yeah, so I failed. But I can give the next person a boost on his or her die, yeah.
Am I coming
Okay,
through? I'm
right.
sorry.
We can hear you
So
again.
yeah, it's not enough credits. He knows the type of trouble that Timo can bring. And there's no way you're gonna pay him off to handle with that. Were you looking for those for a place to hide, correct? Behind the bar? Or?
Yeah, I'll go behind the bar.
I'm sorry. What were you bribing for? I forgot everything else going on. What was that bribe entailing?
Huh?
The bribe was just to convince him not to sell us out to the guards if
Yeah.
they're coming looking for us.
Yeah, it's just to convince him.
Maybe the grenades will do that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Although if somebody else wants to do the sell on that, I'll just quietly wave them up in the air above the bar because I don't have any kind of a intimidation or.
Your credits aren't cheap. Deception, so cunning.
You want me to roll that, Ray?
Yes. You're trying to, right? Or trying to scare him.
Yeah. And can I use that boost I scored earlier on that present?
Yeah, go ahead. Add a blue die.
Okay. And you said it was presence, right? So that's 2 plus a blue die. Not great odds. So here we go. Hey, 1 success and 4 advantages.
Roll 2 purple.
Oh, okay, sorry.
By itself. That's right.
Right. Let me take those off. So I got 1 success there and 4 advantages, and then the 2 purple came up. What's that? 2 threats and 1 failure. So it's even odd on the failures.
So 2 advantages.
Yeah.
I'm gonna detach my gun as well, keep in my hand, and I'm gonna go behind the bar and go behind the bar, go to the ground and keep it like shh. I talk you later. But I keep aiming my gun to the guy. just, well, this guy is not helping, so let's hide by force. It's not a good idea, but my character is getting a little bit desperate.
Alright, sorry. I don't know if that was my connection or yours, but you were breaking up. I heard something about your pistol and behind the bar.
I go behind the bar and lower myself to the ground, and the pistol aiming to the bartender, and
Okay.
just like my character.
Alright, give me a skullduggery check. Or cunning, if you don't have skullduggery, against 2 purple.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright, so as soon as you try to jump over the bar and hide down there, he just kind of shoves you back across. You're like, as you're trying to leap over the bar, he just kind of pushes you and knocks you down.
I guess at this point, Posh is still trying to just boosted the gentleman Jovel up. I'll put my arms up. Whoa, whoa! What's with all the hostilities, gentlemen? We don't need to kill anyone or blow anybody up. As I look up with these large explosives over my head, let's just all calm down. We can do this like gentlemen. You're going to give in to us. We'll pay you, or at least we can work for you later on if we live. How does that work?
Alright, at this point,
Froze again.
the first little black eyes snorting and wheeling when they see you standing there.
Yeah, I didn't get much of that. Did any of you guys hear any of that?
No, Ray, you might have to say that again. We didn't catch anything.
Oh man. Alright, so while you're talking to the bartender, you hear a loud crash and a and 3 Gamorreans burst through the door of the bar. And they're staring at you, blinking with their little black beady eyes.
I say Carabast.
Everyone give me a vigilance check. No difficulty.
What is a vigilance check?
That is
willpower.
Willpower.
Okay.
that'll be just your green or yellow, whatever you have. No difficulty. It's the initiative roll.
All right. There's mine.
All right.
Roll for sin.
Also, Ray, if I could give you a little tip regarding your bandwidth, since you're having some connection issues, I would stay off the chat box on the Google Hangouts because whenever I open or close it, it seems to really lag my system out when I have connection problems.
I will do that. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, I'm gonna roll for them real quick. Where'd it go? All right, so we have. So we have Clay. All right, so all four of you get to act first. Unlike Dungeons and Dragons stuff, there's no set initiative. It's good guys versus bad guys.
Okay.
Depending on how you roll, breaks it up. So you guys can determine who you would like to go first.
All I would say is, until necessary, I'm going to try to remain hidden up here on the rafters anyway, just in case they don't notice me. It might serve as some kind of advantage later. So.
Right.
I guess at this point I'll turn to face the three individuals that just came in, have my hands still up. Gentlemen, we can work this out. It's not a problem. Trying to distract them from the rest of the team.
Would you like to attack or anything?
Does it look? It looks like they're gonna tear into us, correct?
Correct. They've got their fire axes ready.
Okay. I will quick draw and fire at the nearest target, the nearest enemy. 1 second.
All right. You're using a blaster pistol.
Correct. I guess that's range light.
Correct. So you'll take your range light skill, and it'll be a difficulty of 2, because you're at medium range.
Okay, so that's the 2 purple, correct?
Correct.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So with this, you have 3 successes and a triumph. So you need 1 success to hit, and then the additional successes you add to your damage.
Sounds good. So is damage rolled, or is it just totaled out?
It's the total damage on your pistol. I think in which we have it.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. It says 6 plus 1.
So it'll be 6 plus
Oh,
2.
per success.
You have 3 successes, and then you can
Sounds
either with
good.
your triumph. It can count as a crit. You can roll in a crit shard. I'll probably just max damage. Let me see what the wounds are. Yeah, so kill one outright, or you can save it to upgrade the difficulty of one of their attacks, or upgrade an ally's attack. Like I said, or you can with it, you can kill one outright, because the crit table won't do enough.
I'll make it more difficult for their next attack.
Okay. You wounded 1. All right, who would like to go next?
I'm gonna shot one as well.
Okay.
I have a blaster pistol.
Okay. So you, like I said, you'll use your range light skill against 2 difficulty because you're at medium range.
The difficulty is 2 purple.
Correct. And you missed.
Do you want to go next, Bowden?
Would you like to go?
Yeah, sure, I'll go. I will quick draw, and can I knock down an empty table to try to use it for cover?
Yes, you can. That is considered a maneuver.
Alright, so I'll do that, do a quick draw, and I'll shoot one of those. I'll shoot the already wounded one.
All right.
Alright,
Again,
let's...
2 purple, and then on their attack, you'll have a setback.
Alright. Is that right? And here we go. Oh, nice.
Alright,
Alright.
so is it 6 base damage?
Yeah, so... Yep.
You kill the wounded one. Go ahead and describe that, and then with that.
Alright, so... So... As I kick down one of the tables and I duck for cover, I go up, I shoot one straight in the head, knocks it back, and then I yell at the other Gormarians, "Is that all you got?" And that's my... I'll give them a setback with my boost.
Okay.
Yeah, the advantage.
Okay, they're pretty much just inside the door now, right?
They are, yes.
And since I'm up in these rafters, can I move along up here? Would I be able to move towards the door, or is it in a way that I wouldn't be able to do that?
You'd be able to crawl across them. You have to kind of stretch a little bit.
I will try to do that, and if in a stealthy manner, if possible.
Alright, give me a stealth check. Do you have stealth?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and do a medium stealth check, 2 purple.
Two.
You're kind of preoccupied from the combat going on.
No problem. Here we go. I think I got the dice pool right this time. There. What is all that? That's not good.
All right. So as you go to crawl across, one of the rafters, they store a lot of the liquor up there.
Oh, shit.
So as you're trying to crawl across, you knock a box of blue milk down, and it shatters in front of them. They kind of look up and notice you.
Oh, well, the owner was a dick anyway. Okay.
That's your maneuver. You can still take a attack.
Oh, can I? Well, I might as well now. I wasn't going to attack, but now that I'm visible, so much for stealth. Here we go. So I got a dice pool of 2 yellows for my heavy blaster. Here we go. It's a success and 2 advantages.
Oh, you forgot your difficulty.
Oh, I did. You're right. Sorry. Success, 2 advantages plus medium difficulty.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's make that. So the advantages and threats cancel out, so it's just a success, right?
Just success, yes. The base damage of your heavy blaster
is 5.
So, okay. All right.
I'll curse in whatever the Bothan tongue sounds like.
All right. So the Gamorreans, the 2 remaining, one's going to, after seeing the Bothan raptors, is going to exit now. Sorry. So they're going to move in close. They're going to move up to engage Motley, Posh, and Heroes. The first one is going to take a swing at Posh. He has a setback from that advantage over. All right. So he knocks the crap out of Posh. What's your soak value?
My soak value is. How would that be soak? 1 second. I have a soak value on the second page of 4.
4. Okay. Well, you only take 1 damage, but I'm going to pull up the crit table. So I'm going to have him hurt you too bad. Percentage. There we are. All right, 62. You are slightly dazed until the end of the encounter.
Cool.
No, not cool.
So he takes his big old cudgel and just whomps you upside the head and kind of knocks you silly.
I'll pay, damn.
The other one is going to take a swing at Kiros. And hits. What is your soak value? Callie?
You're muted, Kelly.
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
What is your soak value?
Oh, it's 3.
3. Okay, so your soak, sorry to explain earlier, basically your armor kind of absorbs some of the incoming damage. So you're
How
going
much?
to take 2 damage. You're going to take 2. They hit you for 5, and you soaked 3 of it. So take 2 damage.
Okay.
And then we're back around to your guys' turn. Again, so you can determine amongst yourselves on who would like to act first. And there, after.
Well, since Posh is dazed and holding his nose, I'll be last.
I'll go ahead and take my shot since I'm in on the high ground.
Alright.
I'm not going to try to maneuver so much at the moment because they're probably like nearly right underneath me at this stage.
Yeah, they're pretty much. You're up above, right above them.
I didn't add my difficulty. Oh, I did add my difficulty. There we go. So that's not good either. Wow, two threats and a failure.
All right, so you miss the failure, and then for your threats, you are going to your weapon's going to jam.
Okay.
And then
Son of a bitch. In that case, since that was just an attack roll, what the hell? I will go try. Since my weapon's jammed, I will try to maneuver towards the door. Even if it means like kind of dropping down and trying to run through.
Okay.
So what would I roll for that? Would that be?
You can just move.
Okay, I'll do that then. So if anything else, at least kind of on opposite sides of them.
All right. So yeah, as you went to fire, you missed, and then your blaster kind of overheated, and jammed up for a second, and then you suffered a strain. And then who would like to go next?
I'll go.
Right.
I will. I will use my maneuver to aim at one of these walking pigs, and then
With
I guess
that, add a boost dice to your roll.
all right, and then yeah, I'll attack. How much difficulty?
It'll be 2.
2. All right. Whoop. Did it show up for you guys?
Did not.
All right. I'll just roll again then. Okay, that's weird.
What'd you roll?
I rolled 3 successes and a disadvantage.
Okay.
All right.
You hit him.
Oh, there it is.
Kill the another Morian. Pop up. Alright. So, alright, but at the same time, you gave up the table as you're aiming. You're putting too much weight on the table and it kind of flips over in front of you.
Uh-oh.
And go ahead and describe for us how you killed the second one.
All right, so one of the creatures, they hit one of the dudes, and I see one of the shots miss. I take aim, I fire, and I just shoot one of them right in the side rib probably. And then yeah, table falls on top of me.
It's on top of you, you just kind of fell over. You just lost your
Oh.
advantage and cover.
Oh no.
You were leaning on it too hard. You had you're aiming, your forearms are on the table, and you leaned
All right.
forward a little bit too much and kind of toppled over.
And that happens, and I'm like, whoops.
Right, Kiros.
I would like to shoot one of the guys and try to take cover behind one of the tables.
Okay. So you kind of kneel down behind one of the bar stools to kind of take cover at this point, and then go ahead and take your shot at the last Gamorrean. It will be 2 difficulty.
So, did I hit?
Yes. All right. So you get to add 1 extra damage to your weapon.
It's a blaster pistol, damage 6.
All right. So you're going to do 7 damage, and then for your 3 threats, as you're trying to take cover behind that bar stool, your foot gets stuck on it, and you trip, and you fall prone. All right. The last Gamorrean, seeing this, is going to seeing that 2 of his opponents are kind of out of commission at the moment, and the other one's trying to run. He's going to turn his sights on both Mop there. And he's going to hit you for 5 minus your soak.
Soak is 4, so
Okay, 2 damage. And we're back onto the next turn.
Okay. So there's only one Gamorrean still standing back there. See, some of my friends are in trouble now. I'm gonna look around. Is there a bottle or something I can pick up and throw?
There is from that crate you knocked down when it
Yeah.
rolled over towards that way.
I'll grab this bottle and I'm gonna just throw it at the Gamorrean, just to try to maybe distract him, get his attention, whatever, to turn towards me and leave those guys alone.
All right, give me
A ranged light. I've got ranged light here in my skills.
Brawn. Give me a brawn check.
Oh, brawn check? Yikes. And difficulty?
It'll be range 2.
Nothing. It broke even, I think.
You throw this bottle, and it's kind of slick from the liquor on it, and it kind of slips out of your hand, and maybe flies about halfway, and it slips out of your hand and crashes to the floor.
I say, hey, Bacon, over here.
I hear a crash and I look over and I'm like, great throw!
And the Deveronian bartender's just like, oh, I didn't ask for any of this. That's my inventory. I need that. I told you I didn't want any trouble. All right. Posh is still kind of. Posh is still dazed. He's cowering over there, grabbing his nose. Logan and Kiros. Who would like to go next?
Sorry?
Which one of you would like to go next? Kiros or Motway?
Kiros can go first.
I guess the fall from the last turn, I would just try to get up a little bit and mumbling, and then I try to take over this time for real. Don't shoot anyone. Just trying to. Oh God, where I now?
You're not going to take an attack action this turn?
Yeah, I think with three threats, I don't think my fall was that easy.
All it'll take is your maneuver to get up, and then you still have your attack action. So you can fire again if you'd like.
Okay, then I attack. Same.
Same, 2.
Oh,
Alright.
a triumph.
Alright, we'll go ahead and so your weapon overheats. If you get like an overpowered charge, like your blaster, and you hit the Gamorrean, go ahead and tell us how you take this last one out.
Sorry, I go to the last part.
So, alright, your blaster overheated, and it let out a powerful charge. And you hit this last Gamorrean. So go ahead and describe how you took him out.
The head just exploded, and I don't know. The eyeballs falls and keep staring at my face.
Alright.
I just sort of like, ugh. Oh, man. Nice shot.
Alright, this time you guys have defeated the Gamorreans. Tosh kind of regains his senses. The silence in the bar now is kind of broken by
Did we win?
by the Devorian, by the bartender. He approaches you guys. He says, I didn't want any trouble. You guys seem to handle yourself. Sorry I didn't give you much help, but I don't need the life team moving down on you. I have a hard time making it here as it is. Yeah. But as I can see, you guys need to get off this planet. And it looks like you need to do it quick. I heard rumor that there's a freighter over in Landing Bay Work. Unfortunately, I also heard that the captain is not to be messed with. He works for Timo, and you might want to be careful. But that's the only way I know of right now. Get out of here.
All right.
So, one more thing. I also heard that it has a bad hypermetal reactor. There's only one place you guys can find one of those. Around the corner, there's a little junk shop. He sells a lot of parts. I'd maybe check in there.
Excellent.
I
What
grab
kind of
the
reactor was that?
Oh, sorry.
Say
Sorry?
meta reactor?
It is the hypermatter reactor igniter.
Hypermatter reactor. Yeah, I gotcha.
I take the bartender's hand with 10 credits in my hands, and I take his hands, and I'm like, "Thank you, sir." And then I leave the 10 credits in his hands and walk out the door.
I appreciate it. And please, get the hell out of my cantina before you cause more trouble.
All right. Well, sorry, I guess we were already kind of acquainted. Who's a pilot amongst us?
Cleaning my nose, that would be me. As he brushes the blood off his nose and with the dirty bar rag. Oh, this is yours. I'll hand it back to the barkeep. I can fly if we need to get there. I'll put it away.
I might be able to fix that reactor if we can get the one from around the corner. Let's go see how much it costs, shall we?
And let's see if we can lower the prices. Ugh.
Let's try not to
Or
shoot
is-
anyone. We don't need to shoot anyone. We talk. We're good guys. Talk.
I talk.
As
Maybe
he
if you...
adjusts his nose again.
I'll be fiddling with my my overcharged blaster, trying to get it working again. So, well, I'm not going to be shooting anybody anytime soon, anyway. Would I?
A quick mechanics check.
Okay, mechanics. I've got a skill on that. So, what's the difficulty?
2.
2 purple.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. No.
Alright.
It's like
So
Dice Street all over.
we actually make it a little worse. The jam is now a malfunction.
I just curse and I shove it into its holster and say thing's useless anyway. If we need to, I might be able to set it on full overcharge and use it as explosive, but otherwise this thing's going to be useless to me for a while. Let's go look at that reactor.
Posh makes sure he's about
Igniter,
10 paces away from Jovel.
I look around and I'm like, could I use like a streetwise check to see what kind of a store this is and what type of a person the dealer is, I guess? Would that be streetwise?
Yeah, give me a medium streetwise check.
All right.
2 difficulty.
2 difficulty. Whoop. All right, cool.
Alright, so you're familiar with the shop. You guys have been working for Timo for a while. You're familiar with Mos Shuuta. You know there's a human male that runs the shop named Born Tolovis. If you're familiar with that Pawn Star show, he's kind of like one of those guys.
All right.
He knows what things are worth, and he's going to try and get what he thinks out of it. He's going to be kind of tough to haggle with, but you think it's possible.
All right.
So as you guys leave the cantina and step back onto the streets of Mos Shuuta, again you're blinded by Tatooine's twin sun. The heat kind of slaps you in the face, leaving that the cool cantina. As you're walking down, you kind of notice where the shop is. You're familiar with the area. You recognize it by all the kind of scrap and junk that's in front, and kind of around the building, kind of piled up. You see the older male, kind of hunkered behind the counter. He's got like some droid parts that he's kind of fiddling with on there. As you guys walk up, he kind of glances up at you. He turns to one of those garbage can kind of shaped droids, an R5 unit. Kind of kicks at it. Hey, you're supposed to tell me when we have customers. You're bucket of bolts. Go out there and finish stripping that speeder bike. You can use those parts. And the droid kind of waddles off. beeping and moving. And he kind of turns up to you guys and says, "Welcome, welcome." As you can see, he points to all this junk kind of piled on the shelf everywhere that I had for the right price.
Does anything seem to be wrong with that droid? Is it malfunctioning at all, or is it just not good at its job?
You know what? Give me a
Mechanics?
Go ahead and give me a mechanics check.
Difficulty?
Difficulty 2.
Hey, look at that. 2 triumphs.
All right. Wow.
That's to make up for all those lousy rolls I had the last 3 times I rolled the dice.
All right, you nailed it. This droid, there's nothing wrong with this droid.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the droid?
It's perfectly fine. He's just he's being mean to the droid because
Because I rolled
kind of stuck with him. You could actually, if you you know what? Tell me what you want to do.
I was going to say, because I rolled 2 triumphs, what I'm thinking is, because I don't have a lot of money, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm looking for leverage here. And I was thinking if I saw something that I might be able to do to fix for him, if he'll cut us a deal on that igniter. I'm just kind of, at the moment, I'm just trying to spot something that I might be able to use as like haggling kind of, negotiation,
Yeah,
And-
sure. What would you like to do? What do you see that you want to try and put together or something?
Well, it's roasting hot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have any kind of cooling units, like air conditioning type units in these places?
Yeah, you see some old cooling unit from some ship that's been dismantled from for a while.
And it's really hot in here, especially you guys don't even know I'm covered in fur. So first thing I'll do is I'll make note of that and know that I can probably fix it. And I'll ask him, I'll say, we heard you were the guy to talk to about a hypermatter reactor igniter. Would you happen to have one?
I do have one. It just so happens, but it's already gone to another customer of mine.
Really?
I'm just waiting for him to come pick it up.
Is it already paid for, is it?
It could always be. I could let it go for a little more.
How much is he paying
Right
for?
price. Make me an offer.
I walk up behind him and I do like the little Lando Calrissian. It's like, hello. How about I sort of like look back and check my credits. 40 credits.
Go ahead and make a negotiation check.
All right.
For cunning, right?
Think so. Oh, it's present.
Present. And it's going to be against 2 purples and a red.
How many
Two
reds?
purples and a red.
Oh,
2
great.
purples and 1 red. You also have those destiny points if you think it's worth it, depending on what your preference is.
Might not be a bad idea.
All right, I'll use a destiny point. Why not?
Alright, let's flip that over.
All right.
So you'll be able to upgrade one of your greens to a yellow.
Oh no.
Well, Lando Calrissian has failed me once again.
40 credits? Do you even know what this part does? Do you even know how much it's worth? How much I'm getting paid? Get out of my shop. You're wasting my time.
What if I met his offer, doubled, make it 80 credits, and I'll fix that cooling unit over there so you can work in some more enjoyable conditions.
80 credits. That is a slap in the face. You are insulting me. But
I'll look at the other 2 guys. Do you guys have any money to throw in on this?
I just go and say, I can add 100 credits maybe a little bit more, but let's go step by step. I don't want to spend all my money on this guy.
What do you think,
Look,
Posh? Oh, sorry.
if you want this part, it's going to cost you 750 credits.
We know this guy works for Timo, don't we?
Correct.
Okay.
Everybody works for Timo, don't they?
Why? While everyone's trying to convince him to give him money and stuff, I'll look at him dead in his. I'll step right into his comfort zone, look him square in the eye, and says, "You do realize that we work for Timo as well. Being his lieutenant, I'd hate to see you hanging in the sun without life support, air, or life. How about we buy it for 80 and call it a day? Yes."
Roll a deceit check.
All right.
Do you have deceit?
I do. Let's 1 second.
Deception.
It is 2 green, 1 yellow.
Cunning. And that's going to be against a purple
Um,
and a red.
Purple, 1 red. Okay.
One purple, one red.
There you go. I think it's.
It's a failure and 2 advantages.
Well, hopefully it doesn't.
I know why you don't. You're no lieutenant anymore. Even if you were, I've seen his guards come chasing you down. You're not fooling anybody. But with your advantage, all right. Obviously, you need the part to get out of here. So I'll cut you 600 credits.
I don't think I have that.
I look back at my credits and I'm like, like I get this super concerned look. I look at all the other dudes as if I'm gonna do something dramatic, and is waiting their approval.
Violence. He kind of puts up his hands like he goes, I understand. 1 moment, he points at his friend, not paying attention to him, just 1 moment. How about we, do you like to gamble? I have 400 credits, and he lays it down. Double or nothing. You get this, we get the part, and I'll also do you a service. Maybe deliver something for you, my friends and I, but we do need to get off island quickly. I'd hate to bring trouble your way.
I crack my knuckles.
Let's see. Do you have charm? No, let's see. All right, so 400 is not going to do it. Didn't the little furry one say something about getting this coolant working? This little unit. If she can do that, and the 400, the part's yours. And when Trex comes looking for it, I'll just tell him that that dumb droid there misplaced it. You can take it out on him.
Sure, I'll have a look at that cooling unit.
All right, so with that second triumph, Ian, you get the cooling unit up and running.
Oh, great. Piece of cake.
He honors his word and gives you guys the HMRI hypermatter reactor igniter that you need in order to repair the ship. And then he says, "Here you go. Here's the part. But good luck getting that ship from Trex."
Thanks. If we ever end up back in this port again, we owe you one.
You owe me more than one if you don't get out of here.
I'll take that hint and get the fuck out of there.
As we're sort of walking out, can I like walk up to the droid really quick?
Sure.
All right. So I kneel down to him and I'm like, "Hey, dude, I'm really sorry. We just got you in a whole lot of trouble, but we could get you out of here. I don't like causing people trouble when they already have it. I already have lost a brother, so you want to come with us really quick, dude?"
The R5 unit.
R5? Ooh, heck yeah.
He hates Born until it meets him. So he kind of boops and buzzes excitedly and kind of follows along with you guys.
All right. I look at the rest of the group and I'm like, he's coming with me.
As long as you can pay for him, I'm broke. As I put my hand on Jovel and say, "Hey, we made it out. You didn't blow anything up or overcharge anything, and we still haven't gotten a drink."
Maybe Trex will have something on that freighter while I'm fixing the HMRI.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so now you guys got your part. So now you need to make your way towards landing bay work to create brand.
We need to try to do so relatively discreetly, I imagine, too.
Posh, you're the pilot, correct?
I believe so. Yes, I am.
Go ahead and give me a piloting planetary check. Medium difficulty.
Pilot.
Actually easy. One purple.
Okay, pilot planetary. That's still just under pilot, correct?
Yeah, piloting planetary. It's the same check.
Okay.
You put separate points into them.
So 1 purple. Roger that.
All right. So having flown for Team O, you're kind of familiar with how the way the landing bays work. There's a spaceport control kind of in the northern central part of Mos Shuuta, and they control the I can't remember what it's called now. There's like some magnetic food controls that kind of hold the ships in the landing bay. So you know that you're going to have to either get authorization, which seems impossible since you're trying to steal the ship, or you're going to have to make your way into spaceport control and deactivate the couplers so that the ship can take off.
Right. I could probably do that if somebody can help me get into spaceport control.
I can help you out with that.
But I can't do that and fix the HMRI at the same time. So I guess we try to do spaceport control first, and then hopefully we can get on the ship and get it going pretty quickly thereafter. Do I know how long it would take me to fix the HMRI?
Give me a medium mechanics check.
It is a medium mechanics check, or you want me to make one now?
Go ahead and make one.
Okay. So that's difficulty 2 is medium, right?
2, yes, correct.
Wow, that's a whole bunch of stuff just to get one success.
That's why I like the roller. I couldn't imagine doing this in person.
Yeah. That's one success.
So, all right. You're familiar with the part. You recognize it after seeing it. The name kind of threw you off. You know it goes onto the hyperdrive, so it's not necessary for takeoff.
Right, okay, so I could do it while we're in flight if need be. Got it.
Correct.
Good to know. Okay, so yeah, what's your plan for getting us into, or getting me at least into spaceport control, Bowden?
Well, I guess talk our way through it. If it gets rough, then it gets rough.
I've seen your talking skills in action today a couple of times.
Well, those
just
are
keep in mind, just
attempts.
keep in mind that my blaster is no longer operational.
Oh, that
Well-
reminds me. I'll step away about 10 feet.
While we're trying to get that taken care of, probably would it be make sense for Kiros and Posh to get eyes on that freighter? We have a comm links, don't we? We can keep in touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to do that.
I agree. We should do that.
If it's okay with everybody else, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but
No,
No, that
we're all a
works.
group.
Yeah, so you guys are going to split up. So we
Cue
have
the doom music.
Jovel and Motway, and then Posh and Kuros. All right. So we'll start with Jovel and Motway. You guys, like I said, you're familiar with the layout of Mos Shuuta. You've been here working for a while. You're kind of winding your way through the streets towards spaceport control. As you approach, you notice there's two security droids standing at attention at the front door.
I look at Jovel and I'm like, droids are going to be a problem. Oh wait, you got those stun grenades. Would those work on a droid?
I'm wondering, I was just thinking if I could make some kind of an adjustment on it.
Getting an
It would
EMP.
not, because it'd be kind of like a flashbang.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Or like kind of disorientation thing.
Right.
What about this malfunctioning blaster? Is there anything I could do with it? No, that would just make it explosive, wouldn't it? I couldn't make some kind of an electrical...
That make a really loud noise.
Yeah.
Is
there any way to sneak into the place?
Ooh.
You guys can look around.
Let's try and
see if you can find something.
Alright.
try and see if we can find another access point.
Alright, so as you're walking around this building, you find a door on one of the sides. On the side, there is a key panel, or you could try to pick the lock.
The key panel. Oh, the key panel is just a key panel. Yeah. Would there be? I have a aptitude for bypassing security.
All right. Would you like to slice the door?
I think that's exactly what I would probably do. Now let me see here.
Average difficulty.
Would this be? What's a setback die? Setback die is the black ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need that. So what's my check? You say computers?
Computers, yes.
I get
And
my
difficulty?
blaster. Oh, sorry.
Difficulty 2 again?
Yes.
Or is it? Okay, wasn't sure. Sorry. Well, let's try. There we go. All right, I got 2 successes and an advantage.
Right.
And just so you know, any computers checks, it takes me less than or 25% less time because of my technical aptitude.
All right. So yeah, you slice this thing with no problem. You're in there, you're kind of doing your little computer thing. You hear a slight pop as the locking mechanism kind of releasing, and the door kind of doesn't fully slide open, but loosens up where you could actually push it open manually at this point.
I kind of look at it for a second, thinking, well, that was almost too easy. And I'll just kind of try to slide the door open a little bit, peek in just to see if there's anybody inside.
And I'll get.
Look in. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna get ready to open it up. Just if we're gonna get through, just gonna get ready to open it up.
Okay. As you're peeking in, you notice what looks like probably a conference room. There's a table in the middle, some chairs. You don't see anybody at all.
Good. Okay, it looks clear. Let's go.
All right. I open it up.
Yep. Now try to be as stealthy as possible. So let's not draw any unwanted attention.
Look back and I'm like, hey, it's me.
I know, that's why I said it.
All right.
All right, so like I said, you kind of walk into this conference-looking room. Like I said, there's some tables, chairs, like a little computer and stuff, and you see there's like a window on the wall that you can looking out into the open area of the main area of the spaceport control.
Okay.
Inside, you see there's a bunch of computer equipment. There's a large holo display. I'm sorry, no, that's actually out front. Like I said, you see a bunch of computers. There's a large window, spaceport controls on the edge of Mos Shuuta. Mos Shuuta, perhaps mentioned earlier, is kind of up on a cliff. So you just have this huge panoramic window on the edge outside the building looking over the desert of Tatooine. It's actually, for being a barren wasteland, it's actually quite beautiful, the twin suns there. In the middle, you see a woman in charge. You know her as Overseer Bryn. She's standing there at spaceport control. Go ahead and give me a perception check for your cunning, if you would.
Okay, so cunning against difficulty 2.
2, please, yes.
Is that both of us?
Yes.
All right.
Wow, 3. Is that right? Oh, that's yours. Sorry, I got 1 success and 2 advantages.
Yep, that's what just looking for some successes.
You got 3
you guys
successes.
overhear her say that you can kind of, it's kind of muffled, except for you, Motley. You can hear it a little bit clearer. You kind of hear Overseer Bryn say, Imperial Shuttle Lambda 11238. This is Overseer Bryn with Spaceport Control. You are cleared for landing. Welcome to Mos Shuuta. And at that point, we're going to break off and go over to Tosh and Kiros.
So it looks like we're making our way to this the hangar where the ship is at. Trying to blend in with the crowd as best we can.
So yeah, as you guys, you're kind of walking with them towards Spaceport Control. And then you break off and kind of head towards the east, towards Landing Bay, or it's in the northeast corner of Mos Shuuta. You're kind of weaving into the crowd, kind of trying to be inconspicuous, like you said. On your way there's looks like they're looking for somebody. What would you guys like to do?
Say that again, right?
Like I said, as you're kind of walking through the crowds, making your way towards Landing Bay Org, you spot a couple of stormtroopers, and it looks like they're looking for somebody. They're kind of looking at that.
Look like they're looking for. Kind of stay blended in with the crowd, but I kind of am curious, so I'll try to eavesdrop on what they're doing as we're making our way over.
All right, both of you give me a skullduggery cunning check with average difficulty 2.
I'd like to see if there is another path to avoid the stormtroopers.
For you then, Kiros, give me a skullduggery. I'm sorry, a streetwise cunning average difficulty.
Average is 2. Okay.
What difficulty? 2?
Oh, I rolled too many. Sorry about that. Rolled too many. 3 and 2.
Posh, you managed to blend in with the crowd. Um, they don't suspect you at all. As for Kiros, though, you don't see any openings. There's some alleyways. They're kind of blocked off by some vendors. You can't find any way through. But for your advantages, you guys can kind of over here, very similar to the.
Do we hear who they're looking for?
Yeah, like I said, you overhear them give a description of the four of you guys. It's a very similar description. They say they're looking for a couple of human smugglers, hide in a ball.
Just because you steal a speeder bike and take a noble out for a date, and I'll make my way past them.
All right, Kiros, would you like to make a stealth check as well?
Difficulty is 2 again.
Everyone's better.
Sorry.
All right, so you blend in as well, but you take a strain because you're really worried about the Empire catching you since you are a force sensitive. And you guys blend in and make your way towards landing bay work. As you come out of the crowd, you see a large core stone hangar that kind of muddy, architecture, familiar. Above the entrance, you see the big bush, and you notice there's in front of the hangar doors. There's a couple of rusty droids standing guard outside. What would you like to do?
Have I met? Is my companion still with me? Are we're together next to this area?
Yes, you and Kiros are together.
Kiros, shall we go introduce ourselves, or at least see if someone's here to receive us?
I don't think it's a good idea, but sure.
It's always a good idea to say hello, and I guess we'll approach, the hood down, kind of try to disguise myself the best I can, and we'll approach the droids, or I'll approach the droids.
I go slightly behind. I try to hide myself behind the Bash.
All right. I'm just kind of standing there.
I have a message for the master of the ship. Is he in?
What do you want?
I must speak with the master of the ship to deliver a message.
What message?
Orders from on high about a delivery.
Go ahead and roll a deceit.
Okay.
Against 2 purples and a red.
Oh.
Deception.
Okay. Let's see.
don't forget you have those distant ones as well.
I will, I guess, be greedy and tap in 2 and 1. Okay, and I will, I guess, use 1 destiny for that.
Okay.
So it's 2 purple, 1 red, and my. Looks like 3 successes.
Your deception and your
Say again.
oh, there it is. See that on your screen. So they know, they say they believe that you have a message for Captain, but because of those 4 threats, we'll do that for your threat. We'll have him come down, and he will have upgraded difficulty when communicating with him. So the droid has Captain tracked. There's someone. You kind of hear his voice come through, and he doesn't. So you see this big train ocean kind of comes stomping out of the ship towards the hangar doors. Kind of very nasty looking, sharp teeth, big green and scaly, long claws. Yeah. What do you want?
Oh man. Bosch takes a great deep breath. I have been instructed to invite you to a gathering at the Lord's Manor in 2 hours' time. Great many things must be discussed, and he requires your presence. Will you be able to attend? Still not looking up, kind of groveling a little bit.
He knows I have things to do.
There are Imperial guests that are on island or on planet, and he requires your attendance.
Roll a. Go ahead and roll your deception again.
Okay, same difficulty.
Yeah, it'll be the same.
Okay.
There's going to be a setback die. So go ahead and add a black die to it.
Okay, here we go.
It says, the Empire, that's both. They don't know anything with my type. But he, for the advantage, he's kind of hesitant. He seems like you may be telling the truth, but he just doesn't believe that the Empire wants to see him.
Deals to be made in the shadows. He wants your presence for matters of importance after the meeting. You should know your foe before you deal with them. Yes. Still bowing down. Still, he's a big, powerful guy. I'm just an insignificant little body.
What are you doing at this time, Kiros?
I'd like to see if we are being followed or by, I don't know, someone suspicious.
You trying to see if someone's following you guys?
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead
it's
and
perception.
yeah, a perception, an average perception check.
Okay.
All right. You don't see anybody. In fact, the Imperial stormtroopers, they've kind of made their way further down the street, further away from you towards more towards the spaceport control.
I just say to in the ashes here, we are clean for now.
All right. So back to Posh and Trex.
Right.
So says give him another deception. But this time it'll be no setback and one purple, one red. Posh, did you get that?
Posh. Okay. Perception. One purple, one red.
No, not perception, just deception again.
Oh, deception.
With what you said to Trex.
Okay, with one purple, one red.
Purple, one red.
Okay. Here we go. Sorry about that.
He still doesn't quite believe you with what you're saying, but it kind of makes sense to him. So he says, fine, go tell Timo I'll be there in 2 hours. This better be worth it.
Bows low.
Oh, and tell him if he doesn't have those slaves ready, because I'm going to double the price.
Yes, great one. I will make sure that he is aware of this change. Bows low again. And leads off to the side alley.
All right, where are you guys going to head to?
Is there a cantina nearby? I'm kind of parched.
Yep, there's another one. There's
as we're walking there.
One.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, no, it's a smaller one, a little seedier. Called the Raunchy Rodian.
My kind of place. I'll communicate with our two away fellows and say, hey, just a heads up, you guys have 2 hours to do what you're going to do before I have to steal a ship, and I guess the Empire's here looking for us. We have made the big time, fellas. We'll be at the Raunchy Rodian here if you need us. See you then.
The Empire's looking for us? Great.
Carabast.
And that kind of makes sense. Like I said, where we left off, you guys, you just heard the overseer in charge of spaceport control acknowledge the landing of a Lambda shuttle, which are an Imperial transport.
I just didn't realize they were here looking for us. Okay, well, we have 2 hours. Make sure I check the time on my data pad. And now, will I be able to remotely tap into spaceport control through one of the computers in this room, or am I going to have to get into the main room? Because that seems pretty risky.
You know what? Go ahead. We can try that.
Computers?
So a computer's check, and I'm going to use one of my custom desks. It's a little bit harder. So it'll be a purple and a red.
Okay, let me just check something real quick here. Okay, no point in using that. Nope. Okay, that only affects, yeah, setback dice. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Actually, 2 purples and a red.
2 purples and a red? Oh.
It'll be a little bit harder since it's not.
Think I should use one of our destiny points?
Not the actual computer.
Can I use a destiny point to add a boost die to that?
Okay. It'll actually cancel out mine, so it'll be 3 purple.
Oh, it just cancels out, is it?
Yeah.
Got it. So 3 purples. That's a little better.
I don't think that's exactly right, but we'll go with it.
Okay, I got a success and a threat.
All right, so you managed to hack into the main controls through this remote terminal in the conference room, and you disengage the locking mechanism and landing it work. But as you're finishing up, you notice that the computer kind of senses your presence, going to sound an alarm. So go ahead and give me another hard computers check, 3 difficulty.
The same roll, yeah?
To see if you can silence it.
Yep, success.
You managed to silence the alarm before it could kick off, so they don't even know you were there.
Okay, so now are the clamps unlocked now permanently, or can I set them to unlock in 2 hours' time when we're going to be leaving?
They'll be unlocked permanently.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if that. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
So like, while this is going on, while you guys are kind of going back and forth, you managed to use about an hour's time, hour and a half. So we'll say an hour has passed while you guys have been here and they've been over at Landing Bay Org.
I wanted to see if I can pull a cheeky one then, because since we're here, I could set up some kind of a distraction, hopefully to get some of the heat away from the ship we're stealing. It's in, you said in Docking Bay 4, right?
Docking Bay 4.
Right. So if I were to look for another ship that's like about as far away as it could possibly be and still be docked.
Well, the only other landing bay is about to accept, or has accepted, the Imperial shuttle.
Right, yeah, because they're already there looking around for us.
Mm-hmm.
Could I, from here, set up some kind of an alarm to go off over there, like an intruder alert or something along those lines, so that hopefully that'll draw the attention over that way while we're stealing this other ship? That's my thought.
Sure. It'll be a. I'm going to go ahead and use the decimal point. And we'll make that 2 purples and a red.
Yep. Okay. I think I can go with that. Wish me luck, guys. No, it's a failure, but 3 advantages.
All right. So you don't set off an alarm.
Okay.
But you did manage to shut the landing bay doors going to that landing bay. Those 3 advantages. So whoever's inside cannot come out and run a direct.
That's
so
cool.
They can override the system.
That's something anyway. Okay. Well, we better not wasting more time here. What do you think? Should we get to the freighter?
Yeah, that'd be my best idea.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything wrong in the area.
Wrong. All right.
Like a horse.
Yeah, besides the horse.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right, perception. Cunning.
Average difficulty.
All right. And whoop. All right.
You don't see anything, but you look like somebody trying to find something. You look very suspicious.
All right.
And kind of draw attention of a couple stormtroopers.
I look over. Jovel, you walk naturally away from me like you're not a part of me, and I'll handle this.
So were you? I'm assuming you guys are on your way to meet up with those guys, or in the streets.
Yeah, we'd
Yeah.
be heading to the.
Okay. So yeah, you see, like I said, you're looking around, and it's obvious that you're trying to look
All right.
for something. You see a couple stormtroopers kind of point over at you. Hey, over there! Hey!
I just stop and I have my hands raised.
I will try to nonchalantly walk away as if I have nothing to do with it.
Alright, give me a stealth or skullduggery check.
2 purples against it, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do 2 purples. Actually, one
So 1 purple, 1 red?
purple, 1 red. Upgrade 1.
Yeah, okay. Nope. And I get a threat as well.
Alright, so you take a strain,
Okay.
and they notice you. It's obvious. You're like that cartoonish kind of sneak in, like over
Right.
exaggerated.
Get on the comm like, hey Posh, can you get that ship fired up soon? We might have to make our exit in a hurry.
Do I notice that the stormtroopers have noticed Javel?
Oh yeah, they're running towards you guys right now.
So I whisper, act natural, and then I wrap my arms around her.
I will keep a hand in my pocket on a stun grenade.
All right, give me a. Let's see. You can do either a skullduggery. Well, I don't know. How is Joel going to react to this?
I'm going to try to act natural.
Let's roll a charm versus Joel's. Let's see, what is your. We'll do it against your willpower. You don't have a discipline.
Willpower? Okay, so
What is that, Joel?
3 green.
3 green. So you're going to roll against 3 purple. Motway.
Oh, okay. So, great.
Use a boost if you need to. Or not a boost, a destiny point.
I don't think that's needed.
As you wish.
Alright. Nothing happened.
So Joel doesn't freak out. She kind of just breathes there, not looking natural, but not really accepting the embrace either.
Alright.
So the stormtroopers run up to about medium range. Go ahead and both you roll your vigilance or cool, whichever one's. You're cool. I'm sorry.
I don't have either of those.
Alright.
So cool is presence.
Presence.
Alright.
Rolling that opposed.
Unopposed, so no
Unopposed.
discount.
All right.
Bam.
Hey.
All right. There's one. Vigilance. So they will be acting first. It'll be 3 stormtroopers and 2 of you. Would you like to let your teammates know that you need some assistance?
Sure. I grab sort of the comm link, or I'm just like, we have some company guys.
Is there a way to locate them with their comm links?
Not with the comm link, but if you guys step out of the cantina and look, you'll notice kind of the commotion in the crowd, shouting.
So, is this going to be a combat situation, or?
Yes, it indeed is.
All right.
So we will, if Posh and Kiros would like to join you, we'll do a round of combat. They'll show up, and we'll throw them into the mix as well.
I'll look at Kuros and say they're going to blow stuff up. Look at this. They're going to blow stuff up.
You see, you're the diplomatic one.
I don't know. As we slowly get up to head outside.
Let's blow us something. And we roll for combat, vigilancy.
Go ahead and your
Sorry?
We lost him again. Just wait for him to come back.
roll percentage real quick.
Oh, it's almost back. Ray, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, we didn't hear any of that, so.
All right, so we're going to do a round of combat. Stormtrooper's going to act first.
Okay.
And then it'll be between you and Motway on who wants to go in that order. And then after you guys go, Posh and Heroes will show up and they'll jump in on the rotation.
Cool.
Whew.
All right. So the first shot is going towards Motway.
Oh, they're just shooting right away, huh? Bastards. They're not very friendly at all.
Welp.
All right. And he misses.
Just like a stormtrooper.
But with the advantage, you will have a setback. It just barely missed you, so you're a little startled.
All right.
The second one is going to fire at Joel. Not good. All right.
Oh, holy.
Is there any way for me to soften the blow of that?
There is not, no.
Darn.
Am I disintegrated? That That's with 3 successes, an advantage, and a triumph. Ray lagged out again. How come I had to get the marksman stormtrooper? Okay, I can hear you again now, I think, Ray. What was the damage it took? Oh, maybe not.
Can you hear me?
Can now. What was my damage?
Okay.
Oh, I heard you for a second. He's gone again.
All right. What is your soak?
2.
How many wounds?
I have 12. It's okay, man. Don't flood the dice. You can just lay it on me.
All right. It's going to be 11 minus 2.
So 9 wound points.
9 wounds.
Okay. Ouch. So he like nails me in one of my probably just above the left breast or something.
Uh,
Oh,
you turn, but you can't.
sorry. Say again.
Lost him again.
Yeah. That hotel and that.
You lost your maneuver.
Okay, I lost my maneuver. That's fair. And then it's our turn, then, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll let you go first.
Okay. Here, I'll wait for Ray a little bit here.
Yeah. So it seems like that internet that he's connected to's gone really bad, hasn't it now?
Yeah.
I think I can hear him a little bit now. There he is. Oh, what did he roll? He rolled something else there.
Oh, the wait, there was 3 stormtroopers.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
The third one? Yep.
Who was he shooting at?
That was it, Motway?
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I guess I deserve it at this point.
And then you can perform a free maneuver right now if you'd like.
I will. Can I?
Or
Can
you
I,
can take a boost on your next check.
Can I hand Jovel one of the stim packs that I have?
You can absolutely use a stim pack on Jovel right now.
Oh, alright. I just... Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hit him with the
Thanks.
stim pack.
4 health, I believe.
5, I think.
5.
That's 5.
4 wounds to a
Okay.
living creature.
Oh, is it 4 wounds? Mine says 5 wounds. Maybe it's because of my character.
Probably.
It could be 5 wounds.
Oh, mine says 5 wounds too.
Okay.
Oh, mine's a cheap one.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and take 5.
Alright.
Okay, thanks.
Go ahead and do 5 wounds, and then 10 damage minus 2.
10 damage minus soak.
Whew.
Yes.
Alright, I am at 6.
All right. At this point, Posh and Kiros run up. Who would like to act?
Kiros, go ahead.
I'm gonna arrive and start shooting at the stormtroopers.
I have a stun grenade in my hand.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
My-
I skipped your guys' turn.
Oh,
Jovel and
Right.
Motway first. I'm sorry.
alright.
Right. Okay. Well, again, I have a stun grenade in my hand. I'm ready to use
Okay.
it.
Alright.
All right.
But do you want to go first, Bowden?
Yeah, I'll go first. I use quick draw to grab my blaster pistol and I just start shooting.
All right. Should be average difficulty.
Alright. That is 2. Well,
All
That's interesting. So the failure cancels out the success of the triumph, right? But you still get some kind of like an advantage or something. Is that
You
right?
still get that advantage to try. Correct. So you may upgrade the difficulty of one of the stormtroopers on their next attack. You can upgrade an ally's next check. Do something vital that you can make up in the area that you end up hitting instead of the stormtrooper that offers an advantage to you guys.
I will I'll just upgrade one of Jovel's next
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Under my stun grenades, it says I can spend 2 advantages for all characters engaged with me to suffer 8 stun damage. But does that require that's before I roll, or is that after my roll?
That would be after your roll.
Okay. So I will just try the stun grenade attack anyway first. Hopefully I get another advantage and I can do that.
They are at medium range,
Okay, so that's 2 again, right?
so you would have to take, since you lost your free maneuver, you would have to take 2 strain in order to move up into short range so that you would be able to hit them with your.
Oh, you're right. It is a short range. That's fine. I'll take that strain.
Okay.
It's go time.
And it's going to be a ranged light against 2.
2 purple, yeah?
Yep. And then your ranged light also you get an upgrade from those green to yellow.
Oh, they're both yellow anyway.
Oh, go ahead and.
Can I just save that advantage you gave me? Can I use that towards?
Yeah, you can save it for your next one.
I was just thinking because, like I said, I need to get 2 advantages in order to do that blast thing, right?
Right. I say if you want to use that triumph, you can add I'll let you add a green die, but you already have 2 yellow.
Okay, I can add a green die and a what?
Your ranged light, you said you had 2 yellow for ranged light,
Yep, that's right.
and it's your normal ranged light skill.
Yep. My stun grenades thing says 2 yellow dice pool. Range light, yep, 2 yellow dice pool.
Okay, and then go ahead and add a green instead.
Okay, got it. And you know what? Because I want to go for broke. Can I add a bonus die as well with the destiny point?
Go ahead. Yeah, make it 3 yellow.
Oh, that just upgrades it, does it?
Yep.
Cool. Sorry, I keep forgetting how that works. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the blue dice are just for certain other advantages. That's right. Got it. Here we go. Come on, be good to me. There we go. 2 successes.
Alright.
So
blast 9. You kill one of the stormtroopers with the blast.
It says this damage is suffered as strain rather than wounds.
Okay.
Oh no, 8 stun damage. Sorry, the blast is 8 stun damage. Sorry, you're right. I don't know if that's
And then it adds 1 with that success, so it's 9.
right. Okay.
And strain. Let's see. Strain. Okay. So yeah, you take out 2 of the stormtroopers, and the third one's disoriented.
Good.
Go ahead and describe that to us.
So yeah, so I, push myself forward even though I'm wounded, and my one arm is kind of limp, and I activate the stun grenade with my mouth and the other hand as I'm moving forward towards these guys, and I throw the stun grenade right at the feet of the guy in the front, and it blasts, and it just like you said that's like a flashbang grenade, so I guess just the kind of shock and force of it, like he falls back into the other one, and they both go down in a heap. That's stun damage, right? So they're taken out, but they're not killed, I presume?
The way they have this set up is they don't have strain, they take wounds instead.
Oh, okay.
And so it'll bypass their soak, and they'll just take straight wounds. So like they took out 2 of them,
Yeah.
the third one kind of disoriented. He was far enough away the blast didn't harm him, but the kind of the flashbang of it disoriented.
Thank goodness for Stormtrooper ineptitude. Hopefully one of those was the guy who shot me, the marksman.
All right, so at this point, Posh and Kiros notice you hear the sound of blaster fire and screams of the crowd, and then see a loud flash and hear that bang from that stun grenade. Just as you run up, you kind of see the stormtrooper kind of grabbing his helmet, kind of walking around all funny. What are you gonna do? Oh, don't tell me. Okay.
Go ahead, Kiros. You go ahead.
Can I bash in one of these stormtroopers and like try to put him in the ground with a charge and then shoot him?
Okay, at this point you're not close enough.
Oh, so I should shoot him first.
Okay. So your range
What's
right against 2 difficulty. Right,
Yeah, I missed.
Your blaster still hasn't cooled off. You try to fire it off again, and it's still kind of hot and kind of sizzles and pops a little bit.
Posh will take he'll move forward, looking back at the weapon that seems to be increasing heat. And how close can I get to the stormtrooper before I can be right on him?
Up with you can move up to short range, and then if you want to take strain or an extra maneuver, you can get into engage.
I'll take the strain, get right next to him, and point blank. So you're looking for us, and I'll fire into him.
All right. 2 difficulty.
Okay.
All right. And it's 7 damage.
No, I'm actually blasting with my blaster.
Your pistol, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's what 6 damage, correct? Plus the 1.
So yeah, 6 plus 1.
Okay. All right. You wounded him, and then
You didn't go down.
With your advantage, what would you like to do?
I will.
You can recover a strain, if you'd like.
I'll recover a strain.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. You didn't go down. This thing must not be working. I'll put it away. Sorry.
All right. And then let me double check and see. I'm not sure how long that disappointment lasts. I don't know what he has to do, what it entails exactly. I'm just looking at it real quick. In the meantime, of course.
I sort of look down and see that there's like a hole in my heavy jacket, and I'm like, this was my favorite jacket.
Sorry, all right. I can't find it. We'll say he's, I'll do a check for him, see if he comes out of it. No, he's still stunned, but he's kind of starting to shake it off. Back to you guys.
Right. Shit. Let's see. I don't really want to use another grenade on him, so I will use my maneuver to start moving away. Since I'm in short range, I'll try to move back to medium range or whatever. And can I take this blaster I have, this holdout blaster? I think I called it a heavy blaster accidentally earlier. It's a holdout blaster. And see if there's any way I can set it up to overload as an explosive.
Sure, give me a average mechanics check.
Coming right up. You look at that.
Yeah, you do it, but it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna cost your blaster with those threads. So.
No, I know. Yeah, it'll be the end of the blaster. But I'll have it set up and ready, so all I have to do is basically hit the button and it'll start to charge. Basically making an explosive grenade on it. I'm not going to use it here. Ideally, I'm thinking to use it when we're sealing the ship to kind of keep people off our back.
Yeah, actually, with those threads, we'll say it has 15 minutes for each thread, so it'll last 30 minutes before it detonates.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll be out of here before then. That's my action.
Alright. I'm gonna go next. Stormtrooper's stunned right now, right?
Yeah, he's kind of still dazed. He's getting ready to kind of shake it off.
How far away am I from him?
You're at medium range.
Alright. I'll just shoot him then.
All right.
From... Alright. Well,
Too difficult. Okay. And then what was it? You had a flash pistol as well.
yeah. So that's 7 in total.
All right, he's heavily wounded. With your advantage, would you like to recover any strain or give the next person a boost?
I'll give the next person a boost.
All right. Kiros, would you like to go next? Finish this guy off.
How close can I get if I move from?
At this point, you'd be able to get up next to him with your maneuver.
Yeah, I want to get at short range and try to shoot him.
Okay. You get a blue die to your roll. Would you roll on your purples?
Purples, it's two failures and not a threat.
Okay. Go ahead and we'll just take that threat off. It's only one purple. So yeah, you finish him off. Go ahead and describe it.
I just make a hole in his chest, and I don't know the condition of my blaster right now. Still think it's keeping overheating.
Okay, we'll go ahead and ignore that threat. Otherwise, it probably would have been the last shot that came out of it at this point. All right, so you guys finish off this last stormtrooper. You don't see anything else. Fortunately, that stun grenade of Joel's really helped out. I'm sure they could have. If it wasn't for that, they probably would have been able to call for some backup. So at this point, Joel probably relays to the rest of you that she has a ticking time bomb in her pocket.
Yeah, in my hands. We gotta move. Let's get the hell out of here. This thing's gonna blow up in like 29 minutes.
Posh will pick up some of the blasters. He'll hand Jovel one. Hey, can you carry this too?
Oh yeah, what are they? Are they blaster rifles?
Oh, they are indeed blaster rifles. E11 blasters. They're not listed as that, but they are blaster carbines. Go ahead and write this down.
Blaster carbine, you said, yeah?
Yep. They 9 damage, medium range, critical 3, ranged heavy, and they also have the stun setting. So there's 3 of them there. Who is all grabbing one?
Posh will hand out one to each of them. A little too heavy for my hands. You look at his delicate hands that don't look like they're scarred or scraped.
I take it and it's like, with my record, you sure you want me to have this?
Just don't shoot me.
It's a done deal.
It's probably not ideal for me either, but it's better than nothing, so.
You also
And he'll
notice.
Oh, sorry. And he'll take a couple steps away from Jovel, just kind of eyeing it. Takes a few more. Just, I'm sorry.
I got this freaking pistol. This freaking pistol is like going. It's just like humming with energy.
You also find on them 3 vibro knives as well.
3 what?
Vibro knives.
Oh, okay.
And they are range engaged, damage 4. Pierce 1.
Posh will pocket one of those.
Would anybody else like a knife?
I'm good. I don't need one.
I'll take one then if he's not.
If nobody wants, I take one too.
Alright.
Range engaged, damage 4.
Damage 4. And then it has Pierce 1.
Vibro knife?
Mm-hmm.
Pierce 2, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than the one in the general, than the one in the book, I guess.
Okay.
No problem.
The beginner
Right.
stats aren't exactly the same.
Well, gentlemen,
Alright, so
let's steal a ship.
you guys make your way towards Landing Bay Orc. There's 2 droids are. Fortunately, at this point, Trex has made his way towards Timo's palace for the fictitious meeting Posh told him about.
Excellent. But the droids are still there, yeah?
Correct.
And what kind of droids are these?
Just basic security droids.
So they have like rifles or pistols or something, or
They, if you look at them, they have in their hands kind of folds like a transformer and flips out into like a pistol.
okay. What do I want to do with these droids? Let's see.
Oh, we could lie to them. We could blow them up. That's your guys' specialty.
I imagine there's like doors coming into this hangar bay, yeah?
Right. It's you see like a big opening.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of standing outside, and there's like heavy glass doors, and they're like at the other landing bay where you shut in the stormtroopers.
I'm thinking as we walk through the kind of pedestrian entrance or whatever you want to call it into the place, I was thinking I'd drop this overcharging pistol close to that.
Okay. You're going to try to walk past the droids and drop that out at their feet.
Oh, they're at the door. I'm sorry, I thought they were standing.
Yeah, they're standing right out.
Yeah.
They're right out front.
Yeah, in that case, then yeah, drop it by their feet and run for the ship.
All right.
Sorry, guys. Maybe I should have talked to you about this first, but run!
I follow.
Give me a. Let's see. Should I do this one?
Would it be the same as like a stun grenade attack, or?
We'll do like I'm really looking for an attack roll, kind of like your more. It's like a skullduggery, cunning.
Cunning.
Let me get their stats pulled up. Against 2 purple.
Against 2 purple. And if I spend a destiny point, I can upgrade one of those green dice to a yellow. Is that right?
Correct.
I think I'll do it. Are you guys, anybody opposed to that? There we go. So I'm rolling 2 green and 1 yellow against 2 purple. Come on, big money. There. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, boy.
4 successes, but 3 threats. This could be interesting.
All right. So before we do this, what's everyone else kind of doing at this time? Well, he's going to try to.
Posh will. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go.
Posh is, looks like he's strolling up. He's going to follow along, but as soon as there's an opening, he's going to haul ass into the ship if he can get inside it.
I will run for the ship.
I will too.
Right, okay. And Kyros, what are you going to try to do?
Run for the ship.
All right. So with these successes, Drovel manages to strut by these droids like she belongs there. They don't question her. She's supposed to be going to the land for whatever reason. And as she does so, she drops the blaster next to their feet. As soon as she walks through, the blaster goes off. And by doing so, it takes out the controls on the blaster jet. As you guys are trying to run past the droids as well, all of a sudden it's just like twang as the blaster doors slam together with Joel on the other side and you out front. The droids that are now in pieces.
I get that carbine ready.
Is there any other way into this hangar?
Go ahead and give me a average perception check. All 3 of you. Posh, Heroes, and Notway.
Perception?
Yeah. cunning if you don't have perception.
The average is 2 purple, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Didn't add the purple.
Oh, finally, good rolls.
All right. So, not only do you guys find that there is an alternate entrance, but it also manages to be unlocked. That's how we'll do those triumphs. You will, instead of having to break into this door, one of the droids happened to have left it unlocked earlier. So along the side, you notice there's an unlocked door going.
Jovel, if you'd be so nice as to open the store on the other side, we'd appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, can I do that?
It's already open.
Oh, it's already.
It's kind of unlocked and kind of propped open. But the droids, for some reason, failed their security protocol. Either didn't notice it or left it ajar.
I wait for the other two to pass the door before I walk in, making sure no one else is going to follow us in.
Posh doesn't have any dignity. He'll just kind of rush in. Hope there's nobody on the other side.
Alright, so as you guys come through that side entrance and meet back up with Jovel, you see in the landing bay there is a white T-1300 Corellian transporter. If you're not familiar, the same style ship that the Millennium Falcon is based off of. So, what would you guys like to do?
I'm just going to run onto the ship.
Yeah. Likewise.
Sounds like a good plan.
Posh, after getting his dignity back, brushes off, and he, like anyone of his station, will walk over the ship unless someone shoots him or something should happen.
All right. So, with all the commotion that's been going on, the Imperials have kind of figured out that there's more to it with their land base being locked down. All the commotion in the street. And you guys are running towards it. You can kind of hear it running in. They found that open door on the side. But at this point, you've already made enough altitude that their flashes aren't going to pose too much of a threat. The twin suns are starting to shine bright as you're making your way through the atmosphere towards the blackest space, leaving Mos Shuuta behind you as you climb away from the planet. As you guys are ready to break orbit, you hear an alert klaxon start to blare. Several you notice. Give me a average perception check, Posh, and actually Posh, Heroes, and Motley.
Perception, okay.
Average?
Yes, 2 difficult. All right, so probably you're too busy. The sirens really getting to you, trying to figure out why all these buttons are blinking. But you, Motway, and Heroes is busy. Motway and Posh, you notice as you break Atmo and make it into the black of space, you see in the distance like a spherical ship a group of them, and you kind of make out the hexagonal wings. Upon seeing this, Posh, you realize what they are. You know what they are. You've seen it before. You've dealt with them, having been smuggling. So you go ahead and suffer a strike.
So what are they?
They are spherical and they have hexagonal wings.
Ooh.
And they have
Oh.
a howling noise to them.
They're friendly, right?
So go ahead and you guys can roll play a little bit there if you want.
So are we headed, fellas?
I don't care right now as long as we get away from those things.
Okay.
How long is it going to take me to get this hyperdrive working?
Let's see. So yeah, you recognize them as TIE fighters. They're screaming towards you, getting ready. Lasers charging up to blast at you. As for the, give me an
Mechanics.
it's going to be mechanics. I can't remember if it is. Okay, yeah. So yeah, during your turn during this combat phase, you'll perform mechanics checks to repair it.
Okay, cool.
All right. So this is the trickier part. We actually didn't make it to this part. The last game we were able to repair it prior to taking off. So bear with me here.
As you can see, we like to live dangerously. I blame all those really bad dice rolls early on.
All right, well,
1 second.
roll your cool checks, unopposed, no difficulty.
The cool checks was presence, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Two. All right. So roll for the pilots.
Sorry, I'll
One pilot. So we'll do one pilot, and then 3 of you. Oh, I didn't get one from Kiros. Did you roll yours, Kiros?
Sorry, roll what?
Cool.
Cool. Presence.
Oh,
Difficulty.
okay. Difficulty?
No difficulty. All right.
Wow.
All right, so you'll get to go first. We'll just say that.
Nice roll.
Let's see. So since you're kind of co-piloting, you can oh man, let's see. You're doing that. He's in there. All right, so we'll have you take control of the ship first right now. Cautious after realizing what they were, he's still kind of in shock, and you see one of them screaming towards you. So you take over. So the way this works is flying a starship, you can gain advantage, which is an action. You gain a maneuver advantage over the other ship. Let's see, using your pilot check. How is your pilot check?
My pilot check
For space.
at space.
Mhm.
Okay. Difficulty?
It's going to be opposed to his the other piloting check, which is 3. 3 purple.
Okay, I gonna give the advantage of the triumph to the guy shooting.
Is that the triumph doesn't really play in next year. It's just going to make you go first.
Oh, okay. So
The one pilot had 4 successes. You get 3, and you trump his 4. Snap back first. One of you guys will get to act first, and then we'll have two Imperials. The rest of you, and then the last Imperial. I'm sorry, I did that wrong.
so
So who would like to act first on your guys' side? So it'll be one of you. 3 good, 1 bad. That'll be the initiative order for this combat scenario.
I got one success and 2 threats.
Okay. So you managed to gain advantage on this TIE fighter that's screaming towards you. What this does is that they will suffer an additional difficulty die while trying to fire at you. And then with those threats, the ship takes 2 strength because of the hard maneuver you just made with this YT-1300 to kind of throw off the more agile TIE fighter. And then he's going to try to move in closer. Posh has regained control. What's your piloting skill, Posh? Do you guys hear me? Or is my internet acting up again?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear you.
You there, Clay?
Clay, what's your
Sorry about that.
skill? No,
I
Clay.
have 2 ranks, 2 yellow, 1 green.
2 yellow, 1 green. All right. All right. So this, like I said, Kiros just managed to pull off some crazy Ray style maneuvers from Force Awakens with this YT-1300.
Ha ha ha.
And this TIE fighter doesn't know what to do. He's going to try to gain the advantage on you, screaming in, so we can get in room for a shot. But by outmaneuvering this TIE, upgraded difficulty. So I'm going to have to go against 2 yellow and 2. All right, and he fails. So as he's trying to come in closer and gain position on the YT-1300, he just, like I said, this is some crazy flying. He's never seen a ship move like that before. And as light and as agile as his TIE is, he just can't get back around. Second pilot comes in closer, 1 more. He's still at a good distance, though. Who would like to go next?
Go ahead, fellas.
I will go next. and I will try to shoot at them.
Alright. It is going to be your gunnery skill, which is governed by your
It's agility.
agility.
Yeah.
Yep. So your agility versus 2. You can also aim for your
Could you
maneuver if you'd like.
could you repeat that?
Also have the option for your maneuver, since you can't really move, you're in the
Oh,
to aim.
yeah, I'll aim.
Increase your, okay. That'll give you a boost die.
Okay. It's a average difficulty, right?
Yes, correct.
All right.
All right. 2 damage 6, so 8 damage. You take out that TIE fighter that was in close. Go ahead and describe that.
All right. So as the crazy maneuver goes on and he tries to catch up, I get him into range, and I shoot, and that classic Millennium Falcon cannon fire sound goes on, explodes in beautiful colors, and I just woohoo!
Yeah!
That's good. Who'd like to go next?
I think I'm the last person to act, actually, aren't I? Everybody else is. So,
I guess it's me. I'll just try to get us put on some speed then.
Okay.
So,
You're
what
trying
will
to
I need?
move away or towards the other TIE fighter?
We'll go towards them and continue going.
Okay.
We'll do a corkscrew maneuver as I try to get through them or around them.
All right.
So here we go. What's the difficulty and all that good stuff?
There's actually going to be no difficulty for that. You're using evasive maneuvers.
Cool. So just roll standard then, huh?
Fire or gain the advantage on your move action as if like when you're on foot, basically. So for the
Sounds
next
good.
round,
Sounds good.
their purples are going to be red. Trying to hit you.
Cool.
okay. And so then you wanted me to make a mechanics check to fix this HMI, yeah? Is that unopposed,
Yeah.
or there's no
Be an
position?
average check. Average.
Okay.
First 2.
Okay, here we go. That's interesting. So 2 successes, a triumph, and a threat.
All right. So for your successes,
The dramatic pause and cliffhanger.
You there, Ray?
While we are waiting, I turn on the radio in the ship.
Is there a radio, is it?
Nice. Modaway's gonna be like, I think I've heard that before.
Oh wait, I have the Falcon versus TIE Fighter.
That is seriously what's going on in my head right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like we lost Ray.
Completely lost him?
Yeah.
Man down.
He's still showing in the Hangout on mine,
Oh.
but he's
I
not on
don't-
yours now.
Yeah, he's
No.
not on mine.
I still have the icon, and it's still live stream, so
Yeah, well, he could leave the Hangout and it'll stay live for up to 5 minutes usually, if he lags out. But oh man, it's so intense right now.
This is the moment. Oh,
Normally it would take you. Oh, ouch. What's going on? All right. Can you hear me? So drop out.
yeah, we can hear you.
I can't hear him.
Oh,
All right.
You can hear him, yeah?
I can kind of hear him. Oh,
Oh, yeah, it's froze up. Man. Oh. All right. Anything? Of course. Can you guys hear me?
Is he still there? You can still hear him, Bowden, or
I can hear him.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's just me. I'll leave the Hangout and come back in. Can you
Alright.
guys hear him?
I can't hear.
No, I can't.
Okay, well maybe it's not just me then.
I'll leave.
Maybe he's talking through the Force.
Bowden, you didn't tell us you made up a Force sensitive.
Well,
There's still time.
it's like I look at my character sheet. It's just right there. Oh, hey,
Oops.
I didn't know either. Yeah. Well,
Oh, this is really weird.
All right.
So he's still in the Hangout and you can still hear him.
I can hear him.
Still nothing?
But he knows
I
that
can't
none
hear
of us can hear him.
Yeah, it only has his BFG icon.
Yeah, I can hear and see him.
Of course. Oh, man.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to leave and come back in and see if that fixes it. I'll be right back, guys.
All right,
All right.
I'll stand
All
by.
right.
I'll try the same.
Okay. Ray, everyone's gonna try to get back on.
Okay, here we go.
I'm back.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay, now I can hear him.
All right.
Cool.
Sorry about that.
So, where we left off before technical difficulties. You rolled the triumph.
A
Normally
triumph
it would
and 3
take you.
successes, yeah.
Normally it would have taken you 6 rounds, but you are a whiz mechanic, and you slapped that thing in like it was nothing. With that strain, you just managed. You got a little less full shock. So go ahead and take a strain damage for me. But other than that, the light speed is up and running.
Woohoo! Hyperdrive is ready to go, boys.
All right. So the other TIE fighter is in range to fire now. Two, one. All right. And he misses. He was coming in too fast, and he takes a shot at the Flight T-1300, and it just goes wide. The other, we're back to the top of the round. Next pilot, actually, right up there, difficulty. All right, the next one.
To calculate is astrogation or coordination?
What I'm trying to do, astrogation?
Astrogation would be like to plot a course of the hyperdrive, wouldn't it?
Plot a course, is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me your astrogation intelligence check. We'll do average 2.
Let me see. Since we are trying to escape, can I add the boost dice from shortcut, or that doesn't apply to ship?
Yeah, go ahead and I'll throw some up there. We'll go ahead and use one of those, and you can upgrade your check.
Sorry?
You can upgrade one of your green dice to a yellow.
Oh,
and do your astrogation check against 2 average. All right, so you plot the astrogation. It's going to take, with that threat, it's going to take another round though, for the engine to kick in. The last TIE fighter moves in and tries to take another shot. He misses as well, but he knocks out the guys. Works. He missed. He's going to gain an extra defense this turn when you guys fire at it. All right. Let's go next.
It's our turn next.
Yep.
Okay. Now that the hyperdrive is fixed, I'm going to get back up, head for the cockpit. I know there's that little extra passenger chair behind the co-pilot. So I'm going to get up there and strap myself in because I don't want to be thrown all over the place when this thing goes to hyperspeed.
All right.
I look around and I'm like, is there a seatbelt? Oh, there it is.
You could, yeah, I was just saying you can still take another shot anyway, can you?
Oh, all right. Yeah, I can Definitely try to shoot one of them. You
All
yeah. It is gunnery, an average check, right?
Yes.
All right,
There's one that's kind of close still. Medium range.
all right.
All right, and you hit. What was the damage on that again? 6. Yeah, you knock out one of the wings on this one. They're spinning.
I just woohoo! Take that, Imperial scum.
All right, the other ship is going to take another shot at you. Buddy is out of commission. All right, he gonna try. He manages to, with that hit, take out the radar dish on the YT-1300. So you're out of your radar sensors are gone. And he takes a string from the maneuvering to get a good firing position. And then at this point, the astrogation kicks in. You guys make the jump to light speed. The engines fire up, and then the stars start to blur into lines. And you guys make it out of Jetson. And our game tonight.
All right.
So hopefully you guys had fun. It's my second game ever with gaming. Hope it wasn't too bad. I don't think this video is going to be salvageable with the internet difficulties, but we guys at least enjoyed it.
We'll see how it looks anyway. But yeah, thanks for running it, man. I've been itching to play this system for a while now. So
Yeah,
Same here.
thanks.
Awesome. You're welcome, guys.
Thanks for his
Thanks,
fun.
man.
All right, thanks everyone that's watching, and hopefully the next one's smoother.